One of the questions Andy and I are asked the most from new bloggers is, what WordPress theme should I choose? And WordPress is this self-hosting blog platform. It's the best place to host and build a site. And the theme is how you control the look, the feel, the layout of what your blog is going to actually be like for people who come and want to read your content. So how do you choose the right WordPress theme?
Now, the main thing I look for when choosing a WordPress theme is how popular it is, how long it's been around, and how lightweight it is. Now, over the years, WordPress has improved greatly in its editor with the block editor. You don't need tools like Elementor or Divi. I just find that those bog down your site, and they have just been overall improving the editor experience. If you're not familiar, the block editor is kind of just like a drag and drop editor inside of WordPress that lets you make columns, images, things like that, and overall just give you the ability to make an advanced layout. Now, with that being said, a lot of the themes now have become less important, I'd say, because you can just control a lot more elements of your theme inside of WordPress. Even the default theme that comes with WordPress now is a great starting point for your blog. Since everything uses the same editor now, it makes it a lot easier to switch between themes, while before it made it a lot more difficult. I don't know if you've had this issue, Ryan, but like 5 years ago when you had to move themes, it was such a pain. Every theme had its own options, its own setting panels. Have you had any experience with that?
Yeah, I feel like this turned into a whole thing. Whenever I want to redesign my blog, I would have to beg friends like you to actually really spend time with me and help me port over all of the content, all of the look and the feel into the new theme. Like, things didn't just connect seamlessly like they now do today with a lot of themes.
And this is why I think it's so important to find like a new theme that uses all of the standards in WordPress. We really like Kadence. Great free theme. If you're more advanced and you want to really get in the nitty gritty of WordPress, GeneratePress is a really good option. I really like the Generate Blocks plugin that you can add, and they have a really advanced set of blocks that you can add. Additionally, Kadence has their own Kadence blocks that are more user-friendly, and I recommend those as well. Those are the two main themes we recommend. Now, there are obviously plenty of other great themes. Frost, Astra, and new block themes like Ollie are all great starting points, but overall I wouldn't try to choose a theme that's too flashy. You really want to keep it simple and build your site around blocks and generally expanding your site that way.
And remember, when you're choosing a theme, it really depends on what your goal is with your site. So if you have a blog that you want to create content on, and maybe you want to build a business around coaching or selling your services or affiliate marketing, selling digital products, something like that, then you really want to stick with a very simple, straightforward theme. And I recommend Kadence for that. But if you're building out something like an e-commerce website to sell some physical products that you make, you might want to look into other options. Andy, do you have any good recommendations on e-commerce built WordPress themes?
So my honest advice with e-commerce and WordPress, the biggest option obviously being WooCommerce. Get ready to spend money. I would not try to go all free, to be honest, especially if you're sending a physical product. A lot of the add-ons like shipping, taxes, things like that require add-ons that you can get from WooCommerce themselves, and it all requires yearly fees, and I think it just adds up, and you have to be prepared for that. I've definitely had a lot of client projects that I start and thinking it'll be easy, and it becomes a whole thing. Most themes that we referenced, Kadence and GeneratePress, are gonna work great with WooCommerce, but overall, I think you have to be prepared to spend money on plugins.
To recap real quick, choosing a simple theme that works with the block editor is pretty much always gonna be the right move, especially if you're relatively new to blogging and you don't wanna go super deep down the rabbit hole of learning how to code and getting more complicated with your themes. So we recommend, again, Kadence or GeneratePress, and those will set you down the right path. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, check out this one right here too.